and this is Widowhood. Let's get into it.
I will come to you. I will come to you. I will come on my legs, trains, and automobiles.
This channel will cover widowhood, motherhood, music production, singing, songwriting, vocal arrangement, weight loss, and all the other interesting things that pertain to my life.
So, for today's tips for why, do what you can with what you have, wherever you are, because you are enough. What do I think about that? Dude, I'm recording my YouTube videos in my bedroom on my iPhone 10 with my newly bought ring light, but even if I didn't have it, I just figured out a time of the day that I would record it. I figure out what I can do, what I can with what I have. I'm starting over. Yeah, I'm starting over as a single woman who's widowed with 7 children, who just moved from an entirely different country. I moved out of the States and moved back to the country 5 months ago. So I think we shortchange ourselves a lot. And I'm talking to anyone out there that knows what I'm talking about. We shortchange ourselves a lot. You are enough. Whatever it is that you have, I don't care if you say, I only know how to braid hair. I only know how to write, or I only know how to read, or whatever it is that you think you only know how to do, because I know there's a lot more. Definitely utilize it. Figure out a way that you can make that into a career. Figure out something that you actually can do that you also love and make it into a career. I do many things a lot, right? Yeah, I write music. I write books. I write I produce songs. I dance. I act. I'm an educator. There are many things that I can just go down this whole list of things that I do, right? But let me tell you, one of the first things that come to mind besides my singing and music is that I love talking. And I love motivating people. And I didn't even realize that that's something that what am I trying to say? I didn't realize that that was a gift that I had until I've had friends tell me, man, you make me feel like I can do anything. Like when I talk to you, you make me feel like, yeah, I can start that business. I can lose this weight. I can take that trip around the world. Like, so, they're like, these are my peers. Like, these are my friends and people who just meet me. Like, I haven't even known for long. And they're like, you're very motivating. You have this, what is it? You have this spark about yourself. and it rubs off on other people. And they say, that they can tell it is very genuine. And I'm like, dude, I never would have thought that about myself. Not that I thought bad about myself, but I never would have thought about that as my gift, right? Because the easy go-to is, Celeste can sing, Celeste can write, Celeste can dance. That's like the easy thing. That's what you see. You meet me, you'll see me singing or dancing in some capacity, and I don't even know that I'm doing it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing I don't care about embarrassment. I'll be honest with you. I really don't care. But it's embarrassing to my older son. He said I'm embarrassing. He said it to me when we were in line one day. Like, Mom, you're just dancing and la la la. And I'm like, yeah, it's me. You know how I am. Like, I like living life, right? And especially at a time now more than ever when it's like, I don't know what my last day will be. I will die being me. And I like me. So like yourself also. Find out what you can do with what you have wherever you are in the world. And as traveling the world is one of my goals in the near future, we'll see. Who knows what the world is going to look like coming out of quarantine? I mean, I don't know, right? But in a few years, hopefully, wherever you are in the world, hopefully I'll be able to meet you someday. And you can tell me in the comments below, wherever you are, what you have that you say, you know what? I'm going to start that. Just do it. I'm going to me tell you one thing, another thing. I don't like to overthink things anymore. In my teenage years and definitely in my 20s, I overthunk everything. Everything. And I'm like, why am I thinking so much? And in some capacity, it was good, but I felt and I know that in others, it hindered me. We can think ourselves out of situations. We can think ourselves out of opportunities. And we can think ourselves out of stepping into our purpose. So, do what you can with what you have wherever you are, because you are enough. Continue in the comments below. Tell me more about who you are. So, as I'm on this weight loss journey, one of the most important parts of the journey is what you're putting in your mouth. And I know we've heard it time and time again, and some people think they can cheat the system. Oh, I can eat what I want and then go work out. Dude, if I'm busting my butt for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 2 hours, I do not, repeat, I do not want to mess that up. But in reality, yeah, I do. I'm like, I do want those blue corn chips with that salsa. You know, yeah, I do. I do want the vegan mint chocolate ice cream. Oh my gosh, there's a vegan chocolate chip ice cream by Ben & Jerry's. I'm not even gonna get into it. You may see me eating it one day on the channel, but does it mean that I've gone off track? No, it's just something I just wanted to indulge in. And I don't eat the whole pint. I may eat like a few spoons, like 4 or 5 spoons, right? And not like huge spoons, just what I can handle. Like literally, in most of the time, because I have so many children, someone will sneak and eat it off, finish it off before I can even get a chance to get back to it. So, hey, they're keeping it from mommy. They're keeping it from my hips and my arms. They're keeping it from Anyway, the point of this, in the video next to me, as you can see, I am making a delicious vegan breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. And what I like to do, because I like fiber in my breakfast, I like fiber in my food. It's really good for the gut. It's really good for the body, period. I like to do whole oats, whole old-fashioned oats. I do not do the quick oats. I feel as if it's too processed and it loses something. I like to do the whole oats, and I like to mix it with quinoa. Give me even more fiber, right? And then after that, my daughter, my lovely daughter, who will soon be 12, she makes chia pudding. And so after the oatmeal is done, I usually try to make like a big batch of it also, so I can store it, and each day I can have that for breakfast consistently. So what I usually do is I'll take some of the chia pudding. I'll take like 2 or 3 spoons, mix it in so that's even more, some more nutrients and more fiber. And I'll mix it into my oatmeal / quinoa porridge. And then from there, if I have some blueberries or some bananas or some apples or some pomegranate. Oh my gosh, I love pomegranate. Oh my gosh, I am looking like a pomegranate right now. Nice, ripe, and juicy. Oh my gosh, the pomegranate. Okay, anyway, getting off track. This is so mean. Pomegranate, like whatever fruit or 2 pieces of fruit that I have on hand, I'll definitely put it inside of my porridge, and which is exactly what I did with this. Oh, what I also like to add is a scoop of my vanilla protein powder. I have this really good vegan vanilla protein powder that I actually got from Costco. It's really tasty. I plan to try the True supplements because I hear that those are amazing, and she has, oh my gosh, Masi Arias have some amazing flavors. So I'm I am definitely going to try the True supplements after I finish the protein supplement that I actually already purchased before embarking on the weight loss challenge, 45-day challenge journey that I am on. The 45 days is just to get me started. I didn't want to put so much pressure on me. Does it mean that I'm in a state of being lazy? No, not really. It's just that, hey, dude, I've done this 7 times before. I don't want to stress myself to where I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't lose this amount by this time. No, What I will do though is I will work out every single day. And so I got so off track. In the video, what you see is that I will also add a scoop of my vegan protein, vanilla protein powder as well. And I believe that's it. And sometimes if it's like a little thick, I'll just add a little more almond milk just to mix it, just make it a little more loose. I don't eat dairy. I'm totally lactose intolerant. It goes way deeper than you think. And I'll actually get into that in another video about my process of weaning myself off of dairy and how it has affected my life. So anyway, from there, I mean, it's delicious. So this is just another meal that I usually like to make every morning. I make many different types of vegan meals. I decided to go vegan for the month of May and possibly moving forward. I have been vegan before in the past. I was vegan for 5 years, from the age of 19 to 24. It wasn't until I got pregnant with my second child, but I was like, I just had this crazy craving. I just tore it to a Cornish hen after I baked it with some Spanish rice and stuffed it with some corn. Oh, we're not gonna get into it. It was amazing, nonetheless. I made it for my husband, but I was pregnant with my daughter, and therefore I broke being vegan or being plant-based for the most part. So, but that looked so different years ago, because that was 12 years ago when I was a vegan. That looks so different now. And so now I feel like when I was a vegan from 19 to 24, I felt like more of I was like a junk food vegan. I bought all the Bocas and the Morning Stars and all the processed things, but I've done veganism over the years, or being plant-based over the years, and I did it a lot differently. I just primarily just ate whole foods and just cut out the meat, which helped a lot. And so since diet, or I don't want to say diet, but since what you put in your mouth, what you're eating is such a huge part of weight loss, I want to share some of my ideas, or I want to share some of the meals that I prepare for myself and my family here. I told my entire family we're all going vegan for the month. I have gotten tired of making 2 different meals. It's so much work. It is better for me actually to just prepare a lot of meals and then freeze them and then pull it out and defrost it, and you know, voila, dinner's ready. Also, I have a lovely Instant Pot that I love to use. It's an Instant Pot / air fryer, and trust me, I definitely put it to use. So anyway, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Turn on those notification bells and all that good stuff so that you can know when I am posting. I'll see you next Sunday, and thank you for coming along on my journey. Have a good one.
I'm all alone in Miami.